With Christmas just around the corner, we've got a very festive lineup for this week's Live Picks. Do you need a quick Christmas dessert or even some last-minute presents? We've got you covered, but first, film correspondent John Louis is here to talk about the fourth installment of the Matrix franchise. So John, The Matrix Resurrections is coming 18 long years after the original trilogy. Why is it worth revisiting this world again?
Well, it's worth it if you're a fan of the third film. I understand the first film was such a cultural moment. It wasn't just a film, it was a massive hit. The other two films kind of ruined it for a lot of people because it wasn't as good. But this film tries to move things into a different direction.
Okay. So, good and bad things about The Matrix Resurrections then?
Yeah, it depends on how you feel about the idea of the nature of reality and how much dialogue there is that kind of makes your head spin. But it is the Lana Wachowski's project and they gave her a lot of freedom, so I respect the film for sticking to its ideas, its big ideas. It might leave a lot of people cold, but you have to respect them for it.
John Louis there, our film correspondent. The Matrix Resurrections is out in cinemas right now. If you're still lacking a dessert dish for Christmas, STFood online editor Hedy Khoo has a recipe for Black Forest trifle that you can very easily whip up. So Hedy, what are the steps here?
Yeah, it's really easy because you can use store-bought chocolate pound cake. And also you just need a chocolate bar for the garnish and dark stem cherries. Or if you really want to cut short even like making the garnish, you can just use chocolate chips. So the very first step is to get cherries. You can either use sour cherries. If you're using sour cherries, you've got to make a syrup because, well, they're sour and you want something sweet for dessert. If not, I found another alternative which is easier to get actually in the supermarket, which is like dark sweet cherries, which come in heavy syrup. So you don't even have to make your own syrup. You can just, get rid of the syrup because you'll be soaking the cherries in kirsch. And you want to give yourself like a head start, do it the night before you're going to assemble the trifle. It's more assembly work. So it's basically just layering for arranging and assembling the trifle. You start with the chocolate pound cake, you cut it into pieces, you put it at the bottom of a glass, or you can put it in a jar. You can make it in individual portions or, in a whole tray if you're hosting a little gathering or for your family. So you start with the first layer of chocolate pound cake pieces and then put on the kirsch soaked cherries and then the whipped cream, the cocoa flavored one. And then you just carry on with the layers until you reach the top. And then you put it into the fridge to chill. And after that, when you're ready to serve it, put on the garnishing and you're pretty much ready to serve it up or eat it yourself.
Sounds and looks delicious and will taste just as wonderful, I'm sure. You can read through the recipe in the link below if you're watching us on YouTube. Hey, if you're like me and still haven't finished your Christmas shopping, journalist Amanda Chai is here to tell us why a Moleskine could make a great gift. A wider array of Moleskine's products can be found at its new store in Paragon, the first one in Southeast Asia. So Amanda, run us through what the standout products are and are there any good deals for Christmas?
Yeah, so Moleskine has always been known for their classic minimalist black notebook. They also have calendars, diaries, and smart notebooks as well. But since this is the first flagship store in Singapore and Southeast Asia, the brand has launched a few limited edition collections to celebrate the opening. There is a fun collab with Italian luxury fashion house Missoni, featuring their signature zigzag prints on the notebooks. For something, Christmassy, there is a velvet collection. And if you just want a simple, chic gift, Moleskine has created premium fountain pens with German pen manufacturer Hedy Khoo. Deals-wise, until Christmas or this Saturday, you can get a free Moleskine roller pen worth $27 when you spend $60 and above.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, journalist Amanda Chai there. From good deals this Christmas to food and entertainment, you can find more life pics and the latest news at str.sg/life.